Trump lies about Kamala Harris's crowd. Last week, Vice President Kamala Harris spoke to a crowd in Michigan, but Donald Trump has erroneously claimed that the crowd didn't exist and that the photograph depicting the crowd was artificially manufactured. The photo in question captures the enthusiasm of a huge audience during the Detroit event of the Democratic presidential candidate. It was a hoax, and nobody was waiting for her, according to Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump's Truth Social platform. The election is in November. But if you look at additional photos and videos, some shot by attendees, others by TV news crews and agency photographers, you'll discover that there was a huge throng. Several pictures depict a sizable audience. As the picture below from the rally by BBC broadcaster Sumi Somaskanda attests, people were physically crammed in and the mob stretched out onto the airstrip. Getty Images has a number of additional photos from the event that also feature a sizable audience. Multiple news organizations' videos capture the same or comparable events, including PBS and NBC News. According to local media outlet MLive, who covered the event, the rally at Detroit Metropolitan Airport drew an estimated 15,000 people. A Democrat state lawmaker from Michigan, who described the gathering as throngs of people, was among the many who shared photos of themselves amid the large crowd on X. How did you get that picture? On August 7, a Harris campaign staffer named Bhavik Lathia shared the first version of the photo that Mr. Trump has emphasized that could be located on X. Mr. Lathia claims that another member of the campaign sent him the photo. Here is what the Harris campaign supplied us, claiming to be the original photo. To back their claim, the photograph was captured on an iPhone 12 Pro Max on August 7 at 18:28 local time, according to BBC Verify's analysis of the image's information. This was taken by Harris's campaign team and not altered by AI in any way, according to a campaign official who spoke to the BBC. The campaign also provided us with multiple other photos shot by the identical individual at the same location, such as the one below. The identical crowd, albeit in shadow, is apparent in the shot from exactly 1 minute ago, shot from the same vantage point. We inquired with the Harris campaign as to whether or not the image in question was altered in any manner, including brightness adjustments to reveal crowds often obscured by shadows, in response to Mr. Trump's criticism. There's none proof that Harris's campaign manipulated the photo to amplify the crowd. Also, some people on the internet think the shot clearly shows signs of AI manipulation. Among these, you won't see any passengers in the plane's mirror, and you won't see any tail numbers either. Regarding the first claim, additional photographs captured by news agencies capture the identical scene in the plane's mirror, minus the crowd. As Ms. Harris and her running mate Tim Walz make their way away from the plane, a Getty shot from the opposite perspective, facing the audience, reveals a vacant space on the tarmac. This patch of empty tarmac might be the primary object of the plane's reflection. Some have also wondered why the vice president's plane, Air Force Two, does not have an identification number on its tail. Pictures from the Detroit event don't appear to have the number, and other recent footage of the plane at other events also doesn't have it either. According to UC Berkeley image analysis expert Professor Haney Farid, we found no evidence that this image is AI-generated or digitally manipulated after analyzing the shot with AI image detection software.